Welcome, everybody. Hey, listen, before we start, if you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate if you do that now. Hit the like button and also comment. I'd appreciate that. Share this with your friends and your family. Hey, look, so on this video, we're going to be talking about some sources that say that these migrants, well, if you want to call them that anymore, they're not actually migrants. They're actually criminals. They're flying into several airports around the country that are not large enough for TSA. So these airports can accommodate these smaller planes. I know where I live, there's several smaller airports in these smaller cities. They don't have the technology or the laborers or any other sophisticated equipment to track these planes, and they can bring in people as they choose. And if they could do it in my state, they could do it in your state. So we're talking about planes that are flying generally anywhere they want to go. And a lot of these pilots, they have no idea what they're doing or who they're taking. They could care less. I think it's up to the individuals who own these small planes. There's corporations that own these small planes that bring these people in, and money talks, right? I mean, that's all we're accustomed to. We're conditioned to that. If you got the money, you could do anything you want. You know, the old saying is, those who have the gold make the rule, right? It's not the other way around. It's the people who have the money that make all the laws, they make all the regulations, they make the rules, and they hold your thumb down on people that don't have the money. So they're not using the larger airports where there's TSA. These are smaller airports where you don't have the security measures in place for private planes. It's kind of hard to do. Surveillance at every single airport. So as you can see, what they're saying is that you can't monitor all these airports. You can't. There's no way that every TSA, every government institution is going to be landing in these planes. I mean, you could fly into a small town that has an airport. Even I know a friend of mine, they have a prop plane. They go out to different parts of the states and they go play golf, once or twice a month. So his plane can roughly take about 6 people. So you're talking flights that come in and out, and, they don't have to tell who's on the plane. They just got to give their logs in. I don't know exactly how they do it. I'm speculating. They just send their flight log, right? I mean, as far as what I understand, I'm going to fly from point A to point B. Let's say these guys they're flying to Mexico or they're flying right to the border. And these guys are running on these planes and flying to different parts of the country. Whether, I don't know, you pick a state, wherever they feel like going. There's more people coming in, and the more people you have coming in, of course, they want to find more ways to make it into the interior. Those are people who are trying to avoid detection. So these people are making it an effort to avoid detection. They're not coming in and they're not going directly to the Border Patrol and turning themselves in and being processed to a certain extent and then funneled wherever, whether it's into the state of Texas or Florida or Georgia, wherever these are to process them. They don't want to be detected. They're no longer people looking to relocate. They're murderers, rapists, hitmen, smugglers, drug lords, and gang leaders. These people are recruiting those people that are here illegally, looking to use them in criminal activity. So you can see that these people don't want to assimilate into the United States. They're looking to expand their criminal activity, to expand their criminal business. 350 million Americans that they can push this stuff. I mean, look what they're doing for the fentanyl. All these drugs are, marijuana, they had to find something else because marijuana is being grown everywhere in the country. You can get it legally. They're pushing all these people out that used to make money off it. Now they got to go to something else, whether it's cocaine or heroin, or now it's fentanyl. I even seen a report that they're pushing this Skittles look alike, or these sucker candies.
They may look like candy and even our childhood vitamins, but experts say just one of these pills can kill you. They're known as rainbow fentanyl, and they're spreading throughout the nation.
And the kids are eating it and dying from that. Border agents refer to those individuals as gotaways, who have not been formally released and have instead evaded Border Patrol. So these people are intentionally evading the Border Patrol. They don't want nothing to do with it. They don't want to be American citizens. They're not looking to be migrants. They don't want to go down south to pick crops. Okay? These people have a destination. They have a reason what they're doing, and they're going to do what they're going to do, right? And me, if I was in this type of business, and I've been in business my whole life, you're always looking to recruit, right? You go and find different people. You put ads in the paper or Craigslist or Marketplace, looking for individuals that want to get involved in your business, right? And these people aren't looking for people that want to get involved. They're looking for people that have to get involved. And taking millions and millions and millions of people from out of this country, they're not going to all find jobs, and they're going to find some easy way to make money. And this is opportunity for them to get involved. And also, they are coming from all parts of the world. They're not just coming from South America or Mexico like you would think. These people are coming from Asia. They're coming from the Middle East. They're coming from Russia. They're coming from all these areas in the world, and they're bringing their syndicates into the United States because nobody's stopping them. Nobody's stopping them. Charter pilots are required to match the names of passengers with the list of names on a manifest, but they are not required to check a passenger's citizenship status, according to the officer. Now, you know as well as I do that when you get a scam call, the guy's name is Sam. He sounds like he can't speak English hardly. You know he's from India, but he has a name like Sam or Gerald or Harry or whatever. You could put any name on that manifest that you want. They ain't required to check their names when they get off. When you get off a plane, nobody's checking your name. They only check your name when you get on the plane, right? I've failed to see any time that I got off a plane, somebody's stopping me at the gate and asking me what my name is, right? Now, obviously, when you go onto a commercial airline, they check your ID and they know that them people are on that plane, right? But this one, they don't have the security or the means to check people's names as they go on the plane, right? They're not looking for ID. They're not checking for their citizenship. They're not looking at their driver's license or any of that type of thing. So this is rampant, right? Who can afford a private plane? Even just a propeller. I've seen the picture of these aircrafts that are being used. So who can afford that? These are people who are not wanting to walk up to National Guardsmen and say, here I am, which tells him that those people chartering these planes have money. Okay, so these guys got money. I mean, to charter a plane, and you're doing it to make money, and some of these planes can hold, what, maybe up to 20 people. You charge them 10, 15 grand a piece. Yeah, I would say so. These people that own these private planes, they're making a boatload of money, right? I mean, as simple as that. They don't care who's coming in. It's all about the money. They worry about somebody else. Somebody else take care of it, right? Obviously, you can see that in your local airport, your local mini airport. You could drive by some of these places and they got a flag. They don't have towers, or they might have lights or whatever. They can come in at night or whenever they want, early in the morning, get off the plane and take off. I mean, there's nobody to say, hey, this looks kind of funny. I mean, there's a bunch of foreigners getting off. Who knows if they're foreign? You can't speak up anymore and say, hey, this person doesn't look right. I mean, you name the person and what company they get off that plane and what they look like. I mean, they could be women, they could be children, they could be adults, they could have their garb from their culture, right? Whatever they wear. They can look like the regular everyday citizen. I don't know. But I'm telling you, from what I've read, there's at least 55,000 people coming into the United States doing this. So these private plane owners are making plenty of money, and they're not going to quit anytime soon. This is what I'm saying is going to happen. These people are going to continue this crime. They're going to continue pushing this fentanyl. You're going to have 100,000, 200,000 people a year dying from fentanyl overdose. Okay. And you're going to have people committing crimes because nobody's punishing them anymore. It's a rampant thing. It's only going to get worse. If you guys found value in this video, I'd appreciate you hitting the like button, you subscribing, hit the bell when that pops up. And that way you'll get instant notifications of my videos that come out. Also, send this to your friends, your family, your neighbors, anybody you come in contact with. I'd appreciate that. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video.
I'm on the run, I've got no alibi for what I've done. Took what you treasure, and I'm never